Hey guys, welcome back to Up to Par Golf. My name is Jordan. Today we are going to be playing Forrest Dale Golf Course, which is a 9-hole par 36 with a course rating of 34.2 and a slope rating of 122. Today's footage was recorded 1 week after the previous video. I'm currently sitting at a 20 handicap and today's goal is 9 over par. This is going to be another roller coaster of a round, playing some really bad golf, but also catching glimpses of up to par golf. Hole number 1 is a 337 yard par 4. I start the round off with not the best drive, but certainly not the worst drive, ending just in the rough on the left side. Unfortunately, I found myself in some greenside bunker trouble early on. I was just barely able to make it out with a lucky bounce. Little did I know the sand would be the least of my troubles on this hole. I now present to you the worst putting ever recorded on YouTube. Nobody ever wants to start a round with a triple bogey. That was terrible. I'm gonna just have to do my best to try and shake it off and move on. Hole number 2 is a 430 yard par 5. I hit a pretty good drive. I got a lot of good distance on it, just ending a little bit more left than I had hoped. I thought I would be clear of the trees above me, so I decided to go for the hero shot. Only did the hero shot not work out, but it resulted in an even worse position. I try to punch out the best I can, but end up leaving it a good amount short. What started out as an easy green in regulation ends up being a tough up and down for par. Luckily, my putting was not as bad on this hole and was able to knock it in for a par. Number 3 is a 143 yard par 3. Not feeling too confident with the distances on my irons, so I leave this one a really good amount short. I hit an okay chip, finding the green, but still giving me a lot of distance for a par. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened to the footage here, but I was not able to putt it in for par. I just barely missed, giving me a bogey for hole number 3. Hole number 4 is a 381 yard par 4. I was really able to connect with this drive, giving me one of the best opportunities I've ever had on this hole. And now I present to you the worst chipping in YouTube history.
What am I doing?
In my head, I was a little bit too worried about flying the green because there was a very large downhill and I didn't want to be on the other side of that.
Literally an idiot.
After yet another nightmare, I finally find myself on the green with a long chance at a double bogey. I'm unable to connect, but I am able to tap in for a triple bogey. I have to do my best to try and move on as there's still a lot of golf to be played. Hole number 5 is a 470 yard par 5. I continue my streak of really awesome drives.
And sometimes all I got is a straight drive. That doesn't count for much.
I didn't connect with my second shot in the way I wanted to. However, I did luck out and my miss ended up just on the top of the bunker on the right side of the green. For my eagle opportunity, I am left with a very difficult short-sighted chip shot where the green is running away from me. What used to be a good-looking eagle opportunity is now looking like a very unlikely birdie. I tried my best to rebound, I just barely missed it, but that gives me an easy tap in for par, which I'm always happy with. Hole number 6 is a 160 yard par 3. I hit a pretty nice tee shot, finding the green, but I still am very far from the flag. Somehow I seem to find something with my putter, hitting a very nice long putt, securing a pretty easy par. Hole number 7 is a 485 yard par 5. Seems like every time I am able to rebound nicely from a triple bogey, disaster strikes. My tee shot decides to go straight for the lake and my ball takes a swim. I take a drop and decide to make up some of the distance by using my 3-wood, which I unfortunately pull really far to the left and end up in the trees on the left side. There's not much I can do from this position other than punching out.
What are you gonna do? Can't hit it high, you can't hit it low.
Now that I am free of the trees, which I will now present you with, the second worst chipping you've ever seen on YouTube.
Should have done the flop. I actually consistently hit a flop easier than just a fucking chip shot.
I'm finally able to get on the green, where I'm able to knock down a decently long putt for another triple bogey. Although it's not looking very likely now, I could still end up hitting a birdie, ending at our target score. Hole number 8 is a 120-yard par 3. I was able to hit yet another pretty good tee shot, ending just on the right side of the green, giving me a chance at a very long birdie. Unfortunately, I left the birdie putt short, but I was able to walk away with a par, giving me one last opportunity to birdie and still hit our target score. Hole number 9 is a 450-yard par 4. I had pretty solid contact on my drive. It unfortunately just bends a little bit to the left and ends up hitting the tree. Golf gods decide to give me a chance because it ricocheted off the tree back into the middle of the fairway. I did the absolute best I could with my second shot, but it still ended short. I'm gonna have to chip this in if I want to save my target score. I gave my birdie chip the best chance I could, but it still ended short. Unfortunately, my nerves got the best of me and I was not able to make this easy par putt, ending with a bogey for hole number 9, which brings my total to 11 over par, just 2 over my target score, which isn't too bad considering how many blow-up holes and triple bogeys I had. It seemed like if I wasn't hitting par, I was hitting a triple bogey. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below. If you have any tips, comments, or questions, I'd love to answer them, and I'm very active in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.